Okay. I want to tell you something that maybe you've never heard before, and then I want to give you an example of how this works. Because there is no separation, because you are an intrinsic part of the whole, the minute that you say, I want to learn now about my being, I want to know, and you're capable of that learning, from that moment, you will be provided with a trail of breadcrumbs to begin to follow. And I'm going to show you how this happened for me, and how this is likely to be happening for you right now. And this can just be a little bit of motivation. I'm not going to get into all this stuff in detail. This is not about me. This is not about my experience, although I don't argue that perspective is good. Having multiple perspectives is good, but this video in particular is about you. And I'm just going to show you an example of how this goes. One, you were led to click on this video, so now you are hearing this, right? I was led to search for sacred texts, in which case I began to look for many, anyway, I find this, and this website, you can spend a couple of lifetimes studying the material on here. But I was drawn to the esoteric. So I come down, I'm looking for, because at this point I have my first expansion of consciousness. I know things are not what I was told. I know somebody must have experienced this before and can probably tell me more about what it is and what's going on. So then the search begins, right? That's how a lot of it goes. If you want to see how interesting this is, very briefly, we just passed this book here, Cosmic Consciousness. I literally have it sitting here because I was pulling out some teachings from it, some excerpts. And it's just, of all the books, it's right here, and you can't make it up. So anyway, we're all in the right spot right now, right? So I go to this website, esoteric, come down. There's not a lot of commentary I'm going to put into this, right? We've done this book on the YouTube channel. It's a very important read, and it's something that should be done quickly on the path. So I see this though, because now I just got on the path, or on my search, and I see Mysteries Kabbalah. I know they have some secrets. I want to know them, and I see this. All right, well, this is a bunch of mumbo jumbo. I don't know what this is about, right? I'm going to find out at some point. I'm set on finding out the mysteries. All right, contents. Let's look through this. I'm just looking through things. Doesn't look very interesting. Wait a second. What's this? The Brotherhood of the White Lodge. Never heard of this. I click here. I read this here. There's no death, there's no destruction, all is but change and transformation. First the caterpillar, then the chrysalis, then the beautiful butterfly. Likewise, first the physical man, then the mighty mind, and at last a noble soul. And at that point, you have my attention, because I'm not seeing things like this before, although I've been studying the life of Jesus and Christ for a while at this point. I have not seen this type of stuff outside of that. So, the Brotherhood. And then, I've read this prior to this video, so I'm skipping over a bunch of stuff here. And I get down here, following the breadcrumbs. So the Brotherhood of the White Lodge is a body of great men whose souls have been made perfect through suffering. They watch over humanity from their exalted planes, which their spiritual status enables them to live, and pour down upon it knowledge and wisdom and skill in the arts and crafts according as the world's karma permits them to do so. Anyway, so now my mind is blown. This is how it works, all right? This is a good passage to read. I'm not going to read it today because I don't. Nobody wants to listen to nobody's going to. I want people to hear what they need to hear right now, and that is this journey is very real. This is how it goes. You're following the trail of breadcrumbs. This is how your things are getting synchronous. This is the impetus of your soul. You're pushing the right buttons at this point. Right? You're being led to the right places. Now we must be aware, and we keep going. Now, this is very deep stuff. There's lots of traps in this journey. There's lots of sideshows. There's lots of rabbit holes that we can go down and waste a lot of time. If you see the videos that I'm doing on YouTube, no matter what I'm reading, if I'm reading Cosmic Consciousness or the Life and Teachings of the Masters of Far East, I'm always studying the Alice Bailey books. The Teachings of Master DK are always going on in the background. Raising Initiations, Treatise on Cosmic Fire, Treatise on White Magic, Glamour. All these books are first. They come first. That's where this led. But I do have side studies that can be beneficial to help learn a few things to help others. Essentially, that's what we're studying for. In a lot of ways, we're building foundations. That way, we're able to help ourselves and help others. And I just want to show you how this is happening. So, the minute you're ready, it comes to you.